Hey Kiki. It's just me. Obviously. I just got your email that you can get a video. So I just decided to turn on the camera and start talking because I am in absolutely no position to type right now. Like there's no having it. And despite as much as I don't want to be on camera, because look at this hair, like it's really bad. I'm growing it out, I think. And right now it's like too long to do anything, or it's too short to do anything with it, but it's not long enough to do anything good with it, so it just kind of looks like this. So, you know, I've been waiting for it to kind of get out of this weird, like, funky stage. But you're special, and that's why I'm sitting here talking to you right now. Okay? Okay. Glad we got that all smoothed over, and we're on the same page now. First thing I want to say is that I am so glad that you're feeling better to the point where you can send an email. You know, that it sounded a few days ago when I was talking to Linda that you were in really, really bad shape, and I'm glad that you're at this point where you can actually send an email. I know what I go through. It's not pleasant. It's excruciating. You know, there are times when I want to give up. And then I think that I know other people that have it, you know, other places and more places and everywhere. And then I go even further, and what's happened to you? What's happened to you is so devastating, and I had no idea that RSD could be so relentless. And you are so strong, and I love you. Yeah, I'm glad you're not giving up. So, with that said, I just want to say thank you for finding some strength from my videos. YouTube is not me completely, or my channel, and what I put on it is not me completely. I'm not 100% who I am. I don't share 100% of everything. Whoa, my dog is having a shit fit. Sorry. I thought we were going to lose each other here for a second. Anyway, and, you know, I do have so many other, I don't know, songs or poems or things that I've written that I haven't shared because they're so close to me, you know, and I don't want to expose myself like crazy. Like, I've thought about deleting a lot of my videos off of YouTube because they're just so personal. They're me, and you know, I don't like being exposed. Like, but you know, how can you bring awareness to something like what we have without talking about it, right? And so that's why I keep it. That's why I keep them up. And maybe one day I will actually grab enough balls to put the stuff that I haven't even put online on YouTube. Who knows? You know, I'm not there yet. But yeah, I'm glad that you find strength in my videos. That made me really happy to read that. I had no idea you felt that way. In a serious tone, I had no idea you felt that way. Crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna keep reading and respond some more. Things for me have been stressful the last few months, with doctor's appointments and medical things and RSD and weather changes, and my grandparents are getting old, and I haven't been in the right spot for a while. I myself took myself off P4P for a while. I just didn't want to put up with, people's bullshit and, watching everybody and, like, I guess I'm now talking about, like, everything that I used to do on the internet. Watching everybody go through changes that I want to go through and, being in no pain whatsoever. Listening to cattiness and bullshit, it just put a lot of stress on me that I didn't feel, or I felt that I didn't need to endure, because, that stuff makes pain worse. And, so yeah, it's just, I'm kind of, my mind is clearing, my heart doesn't feel so black anymore, black with tar, that shit, that, that fucking gunk that gets stuck, you know that feeling? Yeah, I'm sure you know that feeling, but, so yeah, I mean, I pretty much took myself off the computer. I don't have a new love. Sorry to share that information. I am surrounding myself with good people, though, and it does make things easier, for sure, and that's I'm going to stay with that. So yeah, another reason why I'm making this video is because when I spoke to Linda last week, I wrote you a letter, because I felt like you needed one, and I haven't sent it yet, because I don't really have an excuse. I just haven't gone, that's it, I just haven't gone. So I'm gonna read you what I wrote. Okay, here we go. Kiki P. Hey you, I got your address to the Grapevine, and I thought I'd send you a letter, with some love attached. You, my friend, are one of the best people I know. You have always been strong with a shit-tastic struggle. I realize I've only known you for a short time with this fight of ours, but I wish it was longer, and with different circumstances. You always know the right things to say and which email forwards to send. It made me feel really good when you sent me that rhyming sermon lady chick and told me I was better. I also enjoy when you and Linda fight on P4P over who's my biggest fan. That always made me laugh. I understand you're going through a heck of a lot right now, and I wish I could be there for you more. I can't wait for the day when we can dance all night because there's no pain. Don't worry, that day will come. I wish you had a better internet connection because dial-up is so 1982. I spend a lot of time cursing RSD, the ugly monster which decided to wreak havoc on our lives, but then I think if it wasn't for the RSD monster, I never would have met you, or Linda, or any of the great people on P4P. I will always have your back. I speak my mind openly on that site. I know for a fact you will always have mine. That's what makes you great. Well, and your silliness and ability to make people forget about their pain, even for a short time. Plus, I want to thank you for accepting me, as fucked up as I am. For that, you rock. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. I don't care how stupid the request is. I love you lots and feel blessed that you have found a place in my life. There's a piece of my heart reserved just for you, Kiki P, for always and forever. So, my friend, my hand is tiring and screaming at me, but I wanted to send you a handwritten letter. See how much I love you? I torture myself just for you. I hope you're smiling because you have a great one. Take care, and I will talk to you later. And then I put my name, and then I made my signature, and then I put a little, yes, I realized I signed Jennifer. And then I attached my phone number, which I'm not going to put in this video. So with that said, all of that said, I'm so glad that you're still fighting the fight and haven't given up. And I admire you for that, because it's pretty rough, and I can't even put myself where you are right now. But I'm thinking about you a lot, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.